So here's a Dinky toy tipper truck, Bedford. So it's a Dinky Bedford. It's a tipper. It's missing the little latch in the tipper. I bought it the last day. Now, actually, it was in really good condition in most of it. And you can see a little bit of wear and tear, which looks quite nice. But here on the side of the wheel guard and here on the roof was very badly damaged. So I decided to touch it up. So what I did was I made a color. You know, I got the yellow that you buy, you know, with the Humbrol, and I've mixed a little bit of orange in there to give it a little bit of an aging. So because this truck has age, and I've already just touched up all the little spots a little bit, and you can see I've touched a little bit of paint in the air and in here and here, touching a little bit of paint. But I'm not going to touch it all up. I'm going to leave some wear, and we'll just see how it turns out. I do touch it up and then I rub it with compound. So we'll touch it up maybe 2 or 3 times. Your paint stirred well stirred, and you know, don't let it keep it too thick. You want to just touch the paint in the dents. This roof nearly is all dents, to be honest. So it's sometimes not as easy, you know. Is it better to paint the whole roof? Maybe, yeah. I'm going to be giving it a rubbing compound anyways. Well, you don't want to have his bubbles in it, so let's just do the whole roof. And then I'll give it a little dab here to make it look like it's sprayed. There we go. See, there's bubbles here, see? You got to get rid of those. I create them when I dab, actually. Let's see if they go away in a couple of minutes. There we go. Blow. So in the bad mark down in here too, which I got to get rid of. There I'm going to just dab up some of these. So I've dabbed it up. I'm going to dab a couple more spots here. I don't want it to be perfect. And I have to do the mud guard a little bit. Oops, I have to do the mud guard a little bit. Very hard to keep in front of this can. There we go. And that's it. Little touch here. You're not going to coat it in the first go, so it doesn't really matter. So don't go too heavy with the paint. The reason for layering it is to be able to compound it afterwards and make it look like it's original. So yeah, I've been trying. See, you can see I'm using the same yellow as on the other Bedford truck. This is on the Dodge, and you can see the yellows don't totally look exactly the same. And that's what you got to be careful. You got to get exactly the same tone of the old, or you have to make your color look old so that it matches. So you have to do a little bit and then let it dry. Do a little bit and let it dry. But you know, if you do 2 layers and they're too dark, and then you do light layer, and then you compound it, you'll get these shady marks. So you got to do it all with the same color in the end. You got to get the color right and then do 3 coats of the same color. I'm not too worried about this truck because, you know, it's not in great shape anyways. So I'm doing a white Mercedes the same way, and you can, I don't know whether you can see it in the thing, but it's a little bit yellowish, the white. So I'm most likely going to make it more pure white, a little bit more pure, and see if that'll work on this. Painted this whole car with the brush. Just we'll see how it turns out, you know, whether it is viable or not, but we'll try it. Why not try it out? We'll try something new. This is 2 sets of compound. This is very, very fine, light compound. This is more of a grittier compound for cars. Rubbing compound, right? You just take it and you rub it into your paint. Make sure it's been dry for a couple of days. And you know, It takes away that kind of glossy shine that you have in cars. It looks a bit overkill. The brown is a little heavy, so you have to be very careful not to overdo it, otherwise you're going to be right through to the undercoat again. See? See? It's got a little shine, but it takes away from it. The white one makes it a bit more shiny, glossy style. It still takes a bit of the shine off a new paint job, right? But looks more new than the other one. There you go, and you know, it gets that little bit of a worn look, but looks really nice when it's done. Isn't over shiny like a new spray job, which is really not a Dinky toy look. See, there you go. I've done this one a little bit already, so I don't need to overdo it too much. But you can do it until you get the right feel. See, it gives it kind of that less gloss look, but still looks really like a Dinky. Dinky toys never had a real shiny gloss because they were baked. They weren't sprayed. They were enameled, really. They were painted, and then they were put in an oven, and the baking gives it kind of an enamel look. It doesn't give it a shiny spray look.